Good morning, my dear students. Again, welcome to the active mathematics. Now I want to continue the coordinate geometry. Let us see. I am going to discuss some questions about the coordinate geometry. Question 1. This is of your exercise 7.1, question number 7. Find the point on x-axis. Find point on x-axis. Find the point on x-axis which is equidistant from 2, minus 5 and minus 2, 9. Let us see. Find the point on the x-axis which is equal distance, or you can say the equidistance from the point 2, minus 5 and minus 2, 9. And I have already told you in my previous lecture, if the point on x-axis, if the point is on x-axis, then the y-coordinate will be 0. Suppose this is a point P and the point is on the x-axis. It means the y-coordinate will be 0. The point will be x, 0. And another point is A is 2, minus 5 and B is minus 2, 9. And this point is equidistant from these 2 points. It means PA and PB are equal. See, PA and PB are equal. PA and PB are equal. Now you can find PA. So PA is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square. It means x minus 2 whole square plus 0. And this is, you have to subtract. It means minus 5 there. So it becomes plus 5 whole square. It means under root x square. You can apply here the formula a minus b whole square. X square minus 4x plus 4 plus 5 square means 25. Now it will be under root x square minus 4x plus 29. This is your PA. Now find the PB. PB will be means the point you have taken x, 0. So minus 2, 9. It means point is B is minus 2, 9. Okay. Now PB is equal to under root x plus 2 whole square plus 0 minus 9 whole square. Because point P is x, 0 and this is point P and point B is minus 2, 9. It means now you have to find the PB. The PB will be x plus 2 whole square plus 0 minus 9 whole square. PA is equal to PB. It means PA square equal to PB square, squaring on both sides. So you will get x square minus 4x plus 29 is equal to x plus 2 whole square means a plus b whole square. So x square plus 4x plus 4 and minus 9 square means 81. Okay. Now let us see. Transfer x square on this side, then it will cancel. Minus 4x, transfer 4x here, minus 4x is equal to 85, 4 plus 1 85 minus 29. So minus 8x equal to 56. So x is equal to 56 upon minus 8. So x is equal to minus 7. And the point is minus 7, 0. This is the answer. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. Now the next question. Question number 8. find the value of y which is for which the distance between the 2 points, it means point P is 2 comma minus 3 and Q is 10 comma y, and the distance between these 2 points is given to you. PQ is equal to 10. It is given to you, and now you have to find the value of y. The distance between PQ is point P is 2 comma minus 3, Q is 10 comma y, and the distance is 10 given to you. You have to find the value of y. Let us see how. PQ is equal to under root x1 y1 x2 y2, 10 minus 2, 8 whole square plus y, and this is minus 3, so it becomes plus. And distance is 10 given to you. So 10 is equal to under root 8 square means 64 plus y plus 3 whole square means you can apply here a plus b whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. So y square plus 6y plus 9. Okay. Now you can do the squaring on both sides. So 100 is equal to y square plus 64 plus 9, 73 plus 6y. Now y square plus 6y plus 73 minus 100 equal to 0. So you will get here y square plus 6y minus 27 equal to 0. Now let us see what are those numbers. Their multiplication is 27, addition is 6. So y square plus 9y minus 3y minus 27 equal to 0. So you can take y common, y plus 9 minus 3 common, y plus 9 equal to 0. So y plus 9, y minus 3 equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 9 and y is equal to 3. This is the solution. It means the two values are there because value of y is minus 9 and 3. I hope this is clear to you. Now the next question. Now I am taking question number 10. Question 10 is find the relation between x and y. Question number 10 of your textbook of exercise 7.1. 7.1 question number 10. Find the relation between x and y such that xy is equidistant from. This is point P and it is equidistant from 3, 6 and minus 3, 4. This is the question. Point P is equidistant from these 2 points 3, 6 and minus 3, 4. Let us see. Point P is equidistant from these two. Okay, it means PA equal to PB. Now, first you find PA. PA is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square, 3 minus x whole square plus 6 minus y whole square. So PA is equal to, now you can apply here a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square means a square minus 2ab plus b square. So 9 minus 6x plus x square. Now plus a minus b whole square. 6 square means 36 minus 12y plus y square. Now PA is equal to under root x square plus y square minus 6x minus 12y and 36 plus 9, 45. So PA is equal to under root x square plus y square minus 6x minus 12y plus 45. Now you have to find PB. So PB will be under root x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. Because the point is P is x comma y and minus 3 comma 4. So it becomes plus and it becomes minus. So PB is equal to under root a plus b whole square, it means x square plus 6x plus 9 plus y square, it means a minus b whole square minus 8y plus 16. And according to the question, P and PB are equal. It means both terms will be equal. So now I am going to write here under root x square plus 6x minus 8y plus 25. X square plus y square plus 6x minus 8y plus 25 is equal to under root x square plus y square minus 6x minus 12y plus 45. Okay. Now squaring on both sides, it means the under root will be removed. So x square plus 6x minus 8y plus 25 is equal to x square plus y square minus 6x minus 12y plus 45. Transfer x and square y and y square this side, it will cancel. It is y square also. So plus y square and y square will also cancel. So you will get here six x minus 8y plus 25 is equal to x square also cancel and y square cancel minus 6x minus 12y plus 45. Now transfer these two terms this side. So 6x plus 6x minus 8y plus 12y is equal to 45 minus 25. So it will be 12x plus 4y is equal to 20. Now you can divide by 4. So 3x plus y is equal to 5. It means this is the required relation. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you. Now in my next lecture you will get exercise 7.2.